Okay, before we get to the dragon that you just clicked on, I want to show off my Spyrius little build here. I just came up with this and I'm so enamored with it. So it's longer than the official. I had a bar handled on there. Now I've got the wedge on there. And I love my little traffic cone. He reminds me of Gopher for Wally. I was disassembling a vehicle and the axle became his lightsaber. I already had that Baraki eye as his head. He feels like a Jedi cop. I love him. It's just this simple, that crosshatch on there. And then I saw this on Reddit, this camera, and it got me inspired to make my own using one of the axles with the studs and a clear brick. I like cameras. I'm using 2 of them to make this scene right now. You're watching my YouTube video. It's a very meta moment. I also like that he's making a YouTube video. Little Tusken Raider. Oh, wow. So yes, the main focus on this video is the X-Pod Dragon Drop. I'd made him into a little robot. He's been a dragon for the past few weeks here. I wanted to give him proper legs. He has been legless. He's got little back legs, but he doesn't have any front legs. He has the wings. So from the space mech and the last Brinkley quarter, and then the replacement, those 313 green plates that finally just came to me. They weren't in the original order, but the seller was so good that he got those missing parts to me, and now we are making Dragon Drop the video. So I didn't have instructions, you know, I had a roughly like, I want to use these pieces for this build. And then I really waited until this moment to figure out how it was all going to configure together. So you'll see my hand actually goes open there because I'm like, what? That's not me acting. That's me literally going, what? There is no acting here. This is me reacting to figuring out how to make the best dragon out of the pieces that I had. And it's so, like, making the videos is fun. This is the best part. You might be like, why does he put this in here? Because getting to figure out the logistics of it is thrilling. I encourage you to get your own Lego bricks and do it yourself because, man, make some neurons, make some connections in your head. The thing that was frustrating with trying to get this good was that I needed the accuracy. Like, I didn't know how I wanted to cover his limbs with those toe ball pieces. So another thing, I've been meaning to say this forever. The toe ball that they've been using all these joints for all the mini mechs, that's the same toe ball as in the Technic system, the pins that use the rubber bands. And it's the same toe ball that's in the 90s Space, that long, I don't even know what to call it. It's literally for towing, but that's what it's not like a bionicle piece. It's literally like come full circle. It's so cool for Lego. I love the toe ball. I love toe ball plates. I search them up in every store. They make any build better. Look how my dragon has limbs now. Wow. I like that I use the wedges for the front arms, and I'm really happy with the bar handle being on the front feet because it feels like a fist for the dragon, and then the hinge plates on the back feels like toes. So, and I like all the trans green wedges being like little spikes that go with I saw those wing pieces and I was immediately like, oh yeah, that's my dragon. Thank you for releasing me. Find the balloonist. He'll tell you. I don't remember all of it now. Shows how much of a Spyro fan I am. I love dragons. My visual effects producer in college would grade visual effects in a movie by dragon. He was a huge dragon guy. I've always loved dragons. That made me love dragons even more. There are so many dragons in the Lego store today. Dragons for everyone. This is a good thing for all of us, and I like that I've got my X-Pod dragon here. Plus that Spyrius guard. There's the original design. This is my improvement. I was honestly nervous about the wings, and I kind of think they're my favorite thing on top of the fists. I was sunset when I recorded this part, and I'm gonna do that forever now because the lighting was just super sick on that green and lime. Looks like he's flying there in the flight position. He's great. It really came out. I didn't really have an idea of what those 1-3 plates are. I just wanted to get an even number because I had one for the head. So getting those 3 was super worth it because I'm using them all for the tail and the other 2 for the legs there. I wasn't really thinking when I made the shot, and when I was editing it, the sound effects, I was like, wow, I get to really do a whole playthrough of Spyro in this one scene with all the different mechanics. I love the editing part. I'm also a huge fan of Spyro the Dragon. I don't know if you figured that out by now. That might be one of the greatest games ever made. Dragons are great. We should release them all. Don't put them in crystal. They can have crystal wings. That's cool. What a good looking dragon. So over on in the Robot Bazaar, the scientist has teamed up with the pirate. They've got this like tiny, I'm not sure what their laser does yet, but they've teamed up and they've got a laser. They're working together, building new things. They also have a plank. Actually, I remember I should just be quiet and let this part do the speaking.
Roger, roger.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
Spyrius has overtaken. I obviously wanted to add the little build over by the UFO and the saucer scout. I like Space Quarter. It's so fun mounting them like they're fleeing from the cyber saucer. He looks so cool. I love his little robot build and red axle lightsaber. What a cool little robot. I like Spyrius a lot. So yeah, you saw that was the Monkey Kid little cloud speeders, which I think are so cool. And then I'd made the old car into what is a cherry picker essentially, so I could get some height for Gwen. But I was inspired by those cloud speeders from Monkey Kid. Monkey Kid's a cool theme. I was looking around at that, the Legos, but I like original Lego themes. They're so inventive. Give me something real, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for watching. These videos are a blast to make. Would you like and subscribe? It helps the channel. Please consider. Wow. Yeah, thank you so much again for watching. It's a blast making these. I had so much fun with just 3 plates. What's next? I do know, but I like to tease at the end. I like to build suspense. I want to keep you coming back, Well, you gotta keep watching, because we'll see you next time. Because it's gonna be perhaps an even better time, or as adequate as this time. Take care, my friend. I wish you the best in these trying times.